Welcome back, Button Club members, to another episode of the Safe Sets podcast. I am one of your hosts, Shadow Fury, and with me, as always, is
Ricky Icebeam.
Yes. So, what are we going to be talking about in today's episode?
So today we're going to be talking about and actively doing match analysis.
Yeah. This is going to be hopefully a great way to help you when you want to go back and watch your matches, so that you have grown that analytic eye to be able to break down what's going on and work towards improving your gameplay, and also doing these free match analysis for Button Club members so that they can maybe pick some pointers that we're trying to give you and everyone can improve, right?
Yeah, so I'm hoping in the future to do a lot more of these episodes, and if not full episodes, like segments of an episode where we take 10 minutes at the end and do a quick match analysis on either someone from Button Club, or if a viewer requests it, we can do something like that as well.
That's true too. Yeah, if you have a replay that you'd like us to review, you can always send it to us and tag us or something in the comments, and we'll figure out a way to get that going. And I feel like we considered also to like watching match analysis in the future of high level gameplay to maybe try and break down what's going on there. And
we can try.
Yeah. Get in the mind of, what was it, Punk and Dual Kevin from Frosties, and break down that whole match. That might be something else too. So, anything else you want to say before we start?
So for today's match analysis, we're going to start with a replay from Button Club. It's not going to be like grand finals or winners finals or anything like that. It's going to be like one of the beginning matches. I think like round 2 or round 3, probably winner side. We're going to watch the match first and not really say much of anything. And then after the match, we're going to just say what we saw, like generally speaking, like what was really obvious. And then we're going to go back and rewatch it, and we're going to pause as we go and point out some very specific scenarios and explain things in greater detail.
Hell yeah. So, if you haven't already, you can go back and check out the Street Fighter 6 bracket from 1/29 of this year, 2024, which is what we're going to be doing now. So, let me switch this here. Bam, look at that beautiful layout that the wife designed. So talented. Okay, so let's go through here. You said not milk and beefcake, but you were interested in milk and bry guy?
Yeah, and the reason I didn't want to do milk and beefcake is beefcake is very aggressive offense, and so it can be so quick and overwhelming that it might be a little bit harder to explain all the different things that are happening. Like, if we're going to pause and say what happened after the fact, it's going to be a lot of pausing, because he does like 10 actions per second, it seems like.
He's an aggressive Aki.
Yeah, so this is Milk versus Bra Guy, Chun-Li versus Kimberly. So we're going to watch it through and not say much of anything, and then talk about it afterwards.
He's smiling. He knows he messed up.
That was a good level 3.
Yeah. Okay. Milk was on it. That whole finishing sequence there was impressive.
Yeah, so just as like a broad stroke, generally speaking, I feel like the winner or loser of that specific game was going to be who used their drive rushes most effectively. And so I saw situations where they would do like button into drive rush on blocks that cost 3 bars. They get like a good like Oki situation, but it is an expensive thing to do. And then other situations where they would get a hit and not drive rush. And so I would say, like in hindsight, if you can get a hit into drive rush, that's better. And if you get if they block your normal and don't drive rush every single time, like that's going to be better off as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so like Bry Guy specifically, like he lost that game. There was times he did button on block into drive rush, and times he got button on hit with no drive rush.
Yeah. Not capitalizing on your turn, which is sometimes, I see that happen at other high levels too. You almost don't believe that something's going to hit, and then you don't get the full-on conversion for it.
One small thing I saw that Bry Guy did that was good was he did button into drive rush on block, but he went for crouching medium kick. Kimberly's crouch medium kick is actually +1 on block, so on drive rush it's +5, and so I believe when you do it that way, you're pretty much always in throw range. So being +5 is as plus. Setup. It's as plus as you can be and still get a throw in there. So it's perfect for a throw setup. And I'm pretty sure that's what he did. I think he did button drive rush, crouch medium kick into throw, and then Milk took the throw. But like I would say, if you're gonna do button into drive rush on block, go for the crouch medium kick throw setup, and then when they start teching the throw, then you can start mixing it up.
Get a shimmy in there and all that.
Or even just like a stand heavy kick or something. Catch the delay tech.
Okay, yeah.
So now we're going to rewatch this and we're going to pause as we go.
Do you want me to move the keyboard so there's an easier way for you to even jump in if you want, or?
I mean, you can just pause, like every time someone gets like a hit or something, we'll just pause.
Okay.
So right there, if you go back, so he got a hit into drive rush. I think he did a slide into nothing.
Let's do that. That might make things easier. And you know what? I'll cut the sound just so we don't have to hear that stuttering.
Yes, right here. Button, drive rush. I think that's crouch medium kick.
Yep.
Into nothing. And so...
yeah. He didn't believe.
Yeah, and I don't know if Kimberly... I imagine she does get combos off of it. But yeah, that was just like a big opportunity lost. It's like you started the round, you got the hit, you spent half of your entire drive bar, and then basically got nothing for it.
So let's just watch that again. Because I didn't have the camera on us. I'm trying to be dynamic, and then I'm forgetting that it's there. All that sass.
In slow-mo. Yeah, so pretty quickly Braga gets a clean hit into drive rush. And then gets nothing for it. That could have been huge. He could have brought him all the way to the corner. So jab, special move, drive rush in, overhead, hit. Now let's see if Milk combos off this, because this should be a combo. Yep.
Spends more meter.
Yeah, so I don't agree with spending the more drive bar.
Mm-hmm.
And then he drops the combo.
Yeah. So it was doubly expensive on top of that.
Yeah, so you spent more bar and then didn't get the reward you wanted from it. Because I'm sure that combo would have put Bry Guy's Kimberly all the way into the corner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was trying to watch his face too to see if he was like, oh, shucks.
Yep, so like jump medium kick into throw. And then right here, that was supposed to be a drive rush.
Yep.
And he dropped it. And so I think what happens for most players is they press drive rush and then dash and then let go of the parry button. But really what you should be doing is pressing and holding parry and not letting go of it. And you can just mash forward. You can mash your dash, but just never let go of parry. Because there's nothing about drive rush that requires you to let go of it.
That's true. And I notice for myself, from the difference between stick and leverless is how much faster I am able to input that and make it count. You'll see me. I've done that so many times in situations that I'm trying to win on lever, and I've messed it up. But I never think to just hold it too, because I do want to do it the quickest way, so you can get it out in 3 or 4 frames.
So it depends on the situation. So like if you're in neutral, then yeah, you want to press forward, parry forward to get it fast. But if you just knocked someone down, if you're holding parry while you're in recovery and mashing forward, you get it frame 1.
Frame 1. Okay, that's cool.
And so I think that's what he was trying to do. So I'm imagining that he pressed parry, did the dash too early, so he was still in recovery, then stopped dashing and let go of parry.
Okay.
And so what I was saying is, in hindsight, you should hold parry and press forward like 19 times if you have to, until you see that green.
Yeah.
And on hitbox, it's very rare that I ever press forward twice to dash. It's usually like 4 to 6 times I'm mashing forward to get the dash out.
Do you double tap at all with that?
I don't.
No. That's not something that you normally do with.
Yeah, I just don't have the muscle memory. It's something I probably should get into, especially in certain situations, but I just mash.
No anti-air, and then...
Yep, so the dash under was fine.
Yeah.
These are just, pokes. This is all, nothing wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Good punish counter, no drive rush.
Gets nothing.
And so if you look, Bry Guy has over 4 bars. So that would have been a perfect situation to go for a drive rush into a combo. It probably would have led Milk's Chun-Li all the way to the corner. And in doing the combo... he would have gained some of the drive meter back, so it wouldn't have even cost him a full 3 bars. It probably cost him like closer to 2.
And then look at the face. That I messed up.
Yeah, I missed it.
Yep.
And then also, if you back up for a second, or just really quickly, like right after he messed it up, he blocks the fireball. You should be parrying fireballs as often as you can.
Aim for that perfect parry.
Yep. So counter hit, jab, crouch, moon kick, drive rush into a nice combo. This is like the first full. And then fireball drive rush is good with Chun-Li. So there, Milk gets the counter hit, stand medium punch, doesn't confirm.
Mm-hmm.
I think he goes for a walk-up throw and gets jabbed out.
Okay.
So I don't think he didn't confirm the hit. I think he assumed his opponent was going to block. Because he did drive rush into stand medium punch, he's probably 2+ for a throw. So he's probably going for the walk-up throw to kill the frames.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
But because he didn't confirm it, he gets jabbed for his trouble, which is really good on Bry Guy to jab there. Back throw? Yep, back throw. That's good. Stand medium kick. That's what I was talking about. So you stand medium kick, drive rush, crouch medium kick, your +5, and then right into a throw.
There you go.
Now, I don't know Kimberly's frame data, but yeah, you want to do a throw loop if you can.
Well, let's go back and see that throw for a second, actually.
So you just walk up jab.
Okay. Which, if they do walk up jab, could they have done walk up throw?
I believe so.
Right.
I don't know her frame data off the top of my head. I'd be curious to see what Kimberly's throw and then dash up is. Because if you have a dash up throw loop, you should be utilizing it.
Would you like me to pull up the frame assist tool and look that up?
If you don't mind. It definitely helps with the analysis to know what we're talking about.
Where is she? Bam.
So, what is her forward dash? 18 frames.
18.
And then what is she after a forward throw?
Would that be up throwing? I'm sorry.
No, it wouldn't be up there.
Oh,
it would be
okay.
down below. I think down more because she has a lot of things.
Throw.
17. So she dashes up, she's -1.
Okay.
So actually he did the right thing. So I imagine you can do a walk-up throw with Kimberly, and so walk-up jab is like your second best option.
Mm-hmm. I just figured if they had time to do that, they were only off by 1 other frame, right? So they could have gone for the throw instead.
Yeah, because her jab's 4 frames. So right there, punish counter, no drive rush, no nothing. And so in hindsight, even though the drive rush would have burnt Milk out, I think it would have won him the round. Because you got the counter hit stand medium punch. I think if you did drive rush into a combo, it would have killed. And probably without even spending his level 1 super. Perfect parry. And then right here, that's another thing that I would call it as a mistake. So he gets the punish counter back throw, which means he's at least +5 off that perfect parry, which means he probably could have just done a regular combo.
Yeah.
And so if he did a regular combo, I imagine he could have killed, even with the scaling.
But what about the fact that right where he perfect parries, would that still be a guest on his account?
Well, he guessed with the throw, and it worked. Like he got the punish counter throw, which means he's at least +5.
Okay.
And so what I would say is, if you're going to guess throw, you could also guess with a 4-frame light or even a 5-frame light, and you're kind of doing the same guess.
Okay.
So I do that with Luke a lot. Like I'll perfect parry, and then instead of back throwing, if I'm not because if I parry it high like that, and I'm not sure exactly how plus I am, I'll hit crouching light punch and then confirm the punish counter into a combo.
Okay.
And if I'm more confident, like I parried it a little bit lower, instead of going for a back throw, I'll do like a combo side switch.
Okay.
Or a combo into like a throw setup.
And then like even at this situation, to get this perfect parry and then to maybe mess up that punish combo to kill, he's in a really decent life lead spot.
I would disagree. I would say that both players are one hit from dying. Because if either player does a button into drive rush into a combo into level 1, they're each dead.
This is what 40% of that bar. You think that Kimberly can kill with that in a level 1?
Well, if she does a combo, she might build her level 2. Because she's at like 1.8 bars.
That's a great point. Okay, that's a great point.
But either way, yeah, like as Milk, you're in crunch time now to take out this round, and so after that perfect parry, knowing there's lots of scaling. I mean, obviously hindsight's 2020. We're slowing it way down.
Of course, yeah,
in the heat of the moment, it's hard to think of these things. But going back and looking at it, I would have wished that he had done this perfect parry, went for a combo into a drive rush extension, and then combo into either level 1 or level 2. I believe that would kill. Because even though perfect parry has a lot of scaling, supers can only scale up to 50%.
That's right. Yep.
And so I imagine like any damage off a combo into level 1 from Chun-Li would kill there.
Okay.
So he gets the back throw, which is still not a bad situation, but not dead. So there, if we stop really quick, I think that was also a mistake. I think he wanted to make contact with Bra Guy to burn him out, but his crouch medium punch whiffed.
Let me see that again.
So as a Chun-Li main, that's something that you should know. Like, if you back throw, what button's going to reach?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure crouch medium kick would have reached.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You probably could have even done something pretty safe, like crouch medium kick into fireball.
Just to, because you would have continued to jail them. It would have burnt them out.
Kimberly doesn't have an ODDP, so that's another thing to not be afraid of.
That's true. Yeah, you can really, really pressure them a lot easier.
I mean, they end up burning them out anyways. Counter hit into nothing. Drive impact.
Yeah. That's an obvious situation, especially on their whiff.
Yeah, so Milk won the round because he made fewer mistakes than Braga did, but it was a sloppy end of the round. It could have ended like 5 situations sooner.
Much quicker, yeah. And for round 2.
And that's why I keep saying, like, this game came down to, from what I saw, who utilized their drive rush the best. No way.
Oh!
He whiffs the anti-air.
Yeah.
Good punish. Well, okay punish. That should have been a drive rush combo, in my opinion. Because he has 6 bars. It's burning a hole in his pocket.
Yep.
It doesn't go up if you're full, but it goes up if you spend it. And I think stand heavy punch into... So I think Kimberly might get like a punish counter stand heavy punch into her like color disappear thing and the stand heavy kick.
Okay.
And then into like a target combo. But either way, he should have done a combo into drive rush to get more damage and more corner carry. I think it would have pushed Chun-Li all the way to the corner and give him good Oki.
It's like you said, this is the beginning of the round. We're, 5, 6 seconds in. So, spend it, get it back. The pressure you'll have while they're in the corner, right?
Yeah, exactly. Definitely worth doing.
And look at and it killed the momentum, because maybe if he had done something else, he could have been point blank on top of Chun-Li, right? But instead, there was that gap there.
Yeah, so now they're back to neutral instead of it being Bragai's turn.
Yeah, and he just was like, no, fireball, give me a safe way to get in.
Yep, so if we back up a little bit, so Milk throws the fireball, and it seems like there's plenty of time to parry it, and Bragai chooses to block it. I mean, obviously, in a real match, Everything's heat of the moment, but you can see he walks back a little bit. I imagine he had time to parry that.
Yeah.
And then he blocks this, which is good. He's plus. He just walk up, stand medium punch, which is good. He doesn't bite. They're both kind of...
Yeah. And, dude, what a great whiff punish with what? Jab?
Yeah, so I don't think that was a whiff punch. I think he just pressed it.
Yeah, oh, okay.
And so I understand him not confirming off that. That's hard to do.
Yeah.
So drive rush, button, trades. He's trying to get like a trade combo.
Yeah. Neutral jump. Watching it this slow is like, could he go? Yeah. Could he go for throw? What's going on? Okay,
yep, drive rushes into the stand heavy punch.
Too far to confirm, or could he have spent...
I don't know if Chun-Li's stand heavy punch is special cancelable in this game.
Oh, okay.
If it's special cancelable, that'd be really good to drive rush off of, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not. It might be stance cancelable.
Because it was counter hit, and since the extra plus frames from punish counter. Because I know if I hit, as a Ken player, I know if I hit you with standing heavy punch, punish counter, and I'm maybe about that distance away, I'm going to go for crouching forward.
Yeah, crouch medium kick.
Into drive rush to kind of get everything going again.
Yeah, so I think in that situation it would have been wise for Milk to try to do crouch medium kick, because it's either going to hit and combo or they're just going to block it.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, it would have been a good time to press it. Instead, he walks back. Right there, button into nothing. So I think if Braga had reacted... So I don't think that stand light kick was a reaction. I think he just happened to walk up and hit kick.
Yeah.
The stand heavy punch happened to whiff. I don't think he saw it.
Okay. Guess the punish count, and that's why he gets nothing, right?
Yep.
Ooh, the parry. And, like, he should have seen that on the jump, no? To be like, oh, he's blue, I'm going to jump in.
Yeah, so I think if he did empty jump throw...
I was just going to say, yeah,
but because he had him essentially block or parry, that gave him more time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sorry. Does he parry it? No, he jumps.
No, he gets away.
Counter hit. Drive rush. See, this is the drive rush I like to see. I don't think he drops this one. Okay. And then fireball drive rush. Let's see it.
I slowed it down even more so we had more time.
Fireball drive rush. Yep. See, that's perfect. That's what you have to do. Stand medium punch. Walk up throw. Nope, he gets jabbed. Good jab by Braga.
Nice, yeah. Oh, there's the...
So he did a walk up throw, but Milk walked back. So that was a fair...
Yeah, interaction.
Yep, that happens. Yep, so not on hit. Gets the hit. No combo.
Ooh.
So I think he thought he was going to block it. And he was going to do the same thing that he did before, which was stand medium kick on block, drive rush, crouch medium kick into throw.
Yeah.
So Braga has to be careful. His drive meter's low.
Yes, very low.
And Milk's sitting pretty right now because he has more than 3 bars, so he can do a double drive rush if he needs to. Like he can do button drive rush. Yep. So I would combo into level 3 if I was him.
Yeah,
drive rush. Yep. So I don't think it kills. So in hindsight, I think he shouldn't have done the second drive rush. I think he should have done the one drive rush into the level 3 because it's going to burn out Braga. And then instead of Milk being burnt out, he's going to go from like 3 bars to like closer to 5 bars.
Okay, that's true. He's probably just hoping that this kills, basically.
Yeah, because the interesting thing with drive rush is if you do a drive rush combo into level 1 or level 2, your drive meter's frozen.
Yeah.
But if you do a drive rush combo into level 3, your drive meter's not frozen.
Mm-hmm.
It restores while you're doing it. So I think this would have been a much better situation for Milk had he not burnt himself out for this combo. Because whether he does the second drive rush or not, it's not going to kill. And either way, it's going to burn out Braga. But there's situations where your opponent has like exactly 1.5 bars, and by doing the extension combo, you actually allow them to get more drive meter back, and then your level 3 doesn't burn them out.
This is going to be close.
It's going to be close, but I don't think it kills.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah, so in hindsight, he should have not done the second drive rush. He'd have like 5 bars. He'd have Bra Guy in the corner, and really all he can do is CA or level 1.
Yeah.
And so all Milk has to do is basically nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's a guessing game. If he gets back thrown,
yeah,
which it looks like maybe Bra Guy was going for that. if Milk got back thrown, that would have been a really bad spot for him. So let's go back to 1x speed and then look at the second game.
I agree.
Looks so fast now.
Yeah.
Hyper Street Fighter.
Oh my god.
Wait, is this 1 speed? Hold on.
Normal.
Oh god, this game's fast. Hold on, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
So I used to watch it in slow motion. Alright.
They get right
brain back to normal speed. It looks so fast.
It looks crazy now. To the point where you'd be like, I play at this speed? Good lord.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ooh.
Good conversion. Setup.
Ooh.
See, there he should have back thrown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, didn't kill. It looks so fast. I guess the throw.
And Milk's got like really good fundamentals. I just think he's a little rusty lately now.
Yeah, I don't think he's been playing much Street Fighter. Punish?
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, anytime you block a drive reversal, it's -8, so you can definitely get a good punish. I think he messed up that setup. Good. Ooh!
Yeah, get it.
See, he should have drive rushed. He had so much bar.
He's got so much bar.
He could have comboed into level 3 for burnout, too. Oh, nothing. Milk, what are you doing, buddy?
Ooh, the cross up.
Into nothing, though.
Yeah. They're laughing. They're talking to each other.
God, Chun-Li walks so fast.
Yeah.
Alright, so I definitely want to slow down that one.
We got 3 rounds of slowing that one down. So let me just find it here. Right there, right?
I think Milk already won. Oh, wait, so...
Oh, yeah, I
score.
went too far. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're probably more
There.
like... Okay.
Yeah, I think this is the end of the game. So we want to slow this down.
Quarter speed? That's what I had it towards the end.
Let's do 50%.
50? Okay.
Yeah, so I think similar. It's whoever does the best drive rush conversions and spends the meter when they should be spending
Appropriately,
it.
yeah.
So this is really good. Double dash
in the corner.
Yep.
Okay.
So he does the stand heavy kick to catch the delayed tech, but he wakes up ODDP. Fireball drive rush is always good. Gets jabbed out of it. Drive rushes in. That's really good. Overhead makes it plus. Jab, jab.
Ooh.
So this is really good.
That's a punish counter on the throw, right?
Yep. Setup. Text the throw, but he still has to block this.
He was frozen in drive parry animation, anticipating the... Oh, I was just gonna say, why didn't he drive impact? But he didn't have the meter to do so.
Yeah, and also, oh, you're saying with Bragai?
Right here, yeah. Like he sets that up, sees this.
So I think because he jabs, he's not plus enough to drive impact anymore.
I negate the knowing. And I know this is slowed down, right? But he sets this up, and then right here, I'd be like, "Oh, I saw the blue."
I don't think I think it's too fast.
Okay.
So he gets the throw. So right here, I think similar to the other round, I think going for throw, walk up, jab is kind of like a timid response. Like I think you should really do the thing that makes your opponent do the uncomfortable thing on defense. So like if you do walk up jab there, all your opponent has to do is block. That's not so scary. But if you do walk up throw, now you're forcing them to be active on defense. And I feel like in a game like Street Fighter 6, it's so scary to do anything because everything's so like combos do so much damage. You want to put your opponent in a situation where they can't just block. So I think in the first game, Bragai had a situation where he'd throw walk up jab, it got blocked. And here he's doing it again. I think he should be a little bit more aggressive and do like throw, walk up, throw, maybe 3 or 4 times before you consider going for jab.
Okay. And then like, was it right for him to start doing that in the beginning to feel out his opponent, and then now instead of repeating the same thing, level it up? That what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah, and so you get to pick what your plan A and what your plan B are. And so throw, walk up, jab could be your plan A or your plan B, or throw, walk up, throw. And so in this situation, it's proving that Bragai's plan A is throw, walk up, jab. In this set, it's not working. And so I would say switch to plan B, which is throw, walk up, throw. And also in hindsight, my personal recommendation would be your plan A should be the scary option, which is throw, walk up, throw.
Okay. See, that's usually not in terms that I think of. I think of building it up as we go along, basically starting simple and then working towards something a little more complex. But you're saying the opposite.
Well, throw, walk up, throw beats jab.
Okay.
So it's not like it's a risky option.
Okay.
So you get to pick what your plan A is. It's just from my experience, I would recommend picking a plan A that doesn't get beaten by block.
Okay.
Yep, so he has milk in the corner here. Yeah, so Bragai really needs to parry these fireballs more if he can. Obviously, you can't parry every fireball. You're not a robot, but like, you want to parry some of them. Even if you don't go for a perfect parry, like sometimes it's worth it to press the parry a little bit early just to make sure you parry it and don't accidentally block it.
Get hit or whatever.
Yeah, because sometimes I'll be in neutral and someone will throw a fireball, and I'll try to time my parry for the perfect parry, and I'll time it late and then I block it. It's like, okay, I just lost drive meter instead of gaining it. So sometimes, depending on the situation, I'll intentionally parry early, knowing I'm not going to get the perfect parry, but at least I don't have to block it.
Okay.
Perfect parry. Yeah, so this is what I was saying. Because Bragai has so much health, I think he should have either done a side switch combo or just back thrown for the corner.
Does Chun-Li have a side switch combo?
I have no idea. She might. In general, those are your 2 good options, right? Is back throw or side switch combo. So then here, Bragai gets the stand medium kick into crouch medium kick and then nothing. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, because that was worth even burning himself out for, right? To maybe go again and get the grab.
Well, I don't think crouch medium kick is special cancelable.
Okay.
So I think you'd have to do something like the drive rush into the crouch medium kick into like jab into drive rush.
Okay.
I actually don't know how plus it is, but I assume you can get a jab. Yep, so jump medium kick, walk up throw. That's a good scary option that doesn't lose to blocking. And I think he did it one other time in the other game as well. So that's a good option. Yeah, so the jab gets the counter hit, but like the game's so fast, like you're not going to necessarily react off every single jab. It's possible, but it's hard. Yep, they're both being very respectful and neutral right now, which is not Kimberly's game plan, is to be respectful and neutral.
Yeah, she's got certain ways to get in, and I notice more so now than ever because we're slowing it down how much milk is whiffing jab.
Yeah. He's just pressing it. And, I mean, to be fair, it's very quick.
And that's what I'm getting at. He's using such a quick button to bait you to get there, and that was the first time just back here that I saw him actually go for the heavy punch after a bit. They were in the range, you know.
Yep. So I think this is a risky move, but it worked out. He gets the cancel and the sweep into level 1. I don't think that was an anti-air.
No?
No. I think he got him on, like, the landing frames.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think if you anti-air them while they're in the air, I don't think you can get a punish counter.
Well, and so, one more time. She's jumping,
so
and then right here, because the button is starting to come out, right?
Well, yeah. So, like, if you jump and land, you have a certain number of landing frames. If you press a button in the air, I forget the exact number, but it adds a few frames to your landing frames. So I think this actually punish countered the landing frames.
Yeah.
Which means he missed the anti-air, and if Braga hadn't hit the button in the air, he would have been able to block that. No confirm.
Yep.
Gets that one, though. This is the important one. Spend all of it. Doesn't. I think he should have done the other dry rush, and if he needed to, spend the level 1 to end the round.
Yep.
So he blocks that. That's -8. Gets the punish. He cleans it up. But in hindsight, I still suggest... So even though he won the round without spending bar, if you get the hit and you can end it with 1 bar, just spend the bar.
Just spend it.
1 bar's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand if you don't want to spend your level 3 in that situation, but level 1 is not expensive at all. No anti-air? Yep. So he gets the crouch medium kick, doesn't confirm, which, again, it's hard to confirm every single hit.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, if you rewind really quick, Braga does drive rush jab, which is plus, and then... I think he might have tried to walk up throw.
Again, yeah.
Because Milk's just mashing jab there. So in hindsight, I wouldn't recommend that Milk should be mashing jab there. I think it's very risky.
No fear.
But he does confirm into the drive rush, which is good. And so I think he messed that up because he whiffed.
Yeah. That
then he double
whiff.
dashes, and I think because he whiffed and double dashed, he has no idea how plus he is.
Mm-hmm.
So he just kind of stops.
He just froze, yeah.
He's like, shit, I messed that up. But he's still in an okay spot. Kimberly's towards the corner. And he has more than 3 bars, which means he can do button drive rush into drive rush again. Yep, raw drive rush. This is a good combo. Do something.
Almost.
So it's interesting, right? Like, so Braga backs off to bait the DP and then still walks into it. So I think what happened was he was 2+. And he actually walked back and, like... Because it says reversal on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
So that means Milk didn't delay his wake-up ODDP. He did it immediately. And so I think Braga backed up and then walked forward too soon.
Yeah. Huh, interesting.
All right, does he fireball? Yep, drive rush. Yep. So I think Milk had the right idea. He drive rushed, he saw the jump, and he canceled right into the up kicks. It was just unfortunate that the spacing wasn't quite right. But he tried. Yeah.
Oh, that's... So, in the beginning, it looks like they're going to...
Yeah,
and then last second, they kind of meet again. I just want to see that one more time. Yep, we're going to miss. No, and then... Yeah, that is so wacky.
Yeah, I think it's just the timing between Chun-Li's kicks. So really quick right here, Braga gets a punish counter combo. I think it's fine if he spends like 1 drive rush, but he shouldn't spend 2 because it's going to burn himself out. He wants to spend either no drive rushes or 1 drive rush and actually combo into level 3 to burn out Milk and push him to the corner, but I don't think he does that, does he? No. So he doesn't spend any.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. If he spent one stack of 3 into level 3, he'd be in such a good spot right now.
And then...
Because Milk would be in burnout. He'd have like 3 or 4 bars.
I just want to say that again. Because also, like, on top of that being the combo ender after the dash, like, yeah, Chun-Li's close to the corner, but there's no pressure, Oki, that he can put on them now, right?
Right, it doesn't look like it because he dashed and he's really far away.
Yeah. Which would be like prime time. I'm surprised. I almost expected a fireball from Milk there too. Maybe that would have been too predictable to get a jump in or something.
Yeah, I
right?
think he's scared of getting jumped in on because jump in into button into dry rush into level 3 kills. Even though he's at like 70%. Yep, see, there's the jump.
Oh.
Yep, so he gets the throw. Now what does Milk do? Shimmy, drive impact.
Okay.
That's fine. Messes up the combo. So I think what he did would have worked if it was a punish counter drive impact. But because it was a wall splat, you don't get a full jump in.
No.
I think he brain farted in the moment.
Yeah. Otherwise, you would get that crumple state, and that's something that I'll do with Ken sometimes also. You neutral jump, heavy punch, get your optimal damage combo.
Yep, so Bragai's jabbing. He's trying to back throw. He's trying to get out of this corner. Yep, trying to back throw. Drive rush, crouch medium kick. Goes up.
Okay.
Confirms the combo. Yep, this is all fine.
Nice.
Oh, but see, he doesn't confirm. He canceled that
yeah.
stand heavy punch into drive rush. Did any combo into level 3. That's game.
Yep.
So he gets the walk up throw. He must have assumed he was going to block it.
Okay.
He gets the hit, doesn't confirm. Standing punch. Yep. So I think Milk really needs to get a button into drive rush to close this out, but I don't think he gets it. Yeah. All right, so let's watch game 3
in regular speed.
In turbo.
In turbo mode, yeah.
Turbo Fighter 6. Yeah, so again, in game 1, Milk won it, but he could have won it like 5 situations earlier. Same thing here. Bragai won game 2, but he could have won it like 3 or 4 situations sooner.
Yeah.
Good drive rush.
Nice.
No,
No
punish.
Oh! Drop for drop.
They're both nervous.
Yeah.
Tournament nerves are real.
Yeah, they are.
Drive impact.
Yeah.
Yep. So he again jump in normal into walk forward throw. Oh, drops the combo.
Ooh, and puts himself in the corner.
Yep.
Okay.
Panic. Oh, drops the combo. Oh, not a good punish. Burns himself out. He loses for it. I can't wait to slow this one down.
Look at the rear back.
They're both nervous. They're both, realizing they're not.
Well, and I think too, like, I know Milk's a good player, right? So if I'm gonna play against him, I'm kind of thinking to myself, okay, like you gotta really, tighten up your shit. Make sure you're playing very careful. So that might be what Brian's thinking, and then to see the nerves on Milk, they're both playing nervous in this game for sure.
Yeah, I think this is it's losers, right?
Oh, it is. Yeah, it is
losers. So whoever loses gets eliminated from the tournament.
Okay.
So I can see the nerves being there.
Yeah. That makes even more sense now. Let me just start that from the beginning again.
Good anti-air. See, he's counter hit that time. That was a good anti-air. Good combo. Setup.
Ooh. Oh.
Not sure what that was.
Yeah.
Oh, once he got the back throw, that was going to drive rush in.
Nice check, yep.
Yeah, because drive rushing after a knockdown is only 1 bar, but if you do like a normal on block into drive rush, that's 3.
Yeah.
Braga, you're killing me.
Did not believe.
Does he close this out right here?
He better. Yeah.
Okay. That's the Kimberly stuff we need to see more of.
Yeah, because that was so fast. And
Look at Milk's face. All right, let's watch that in slow-mo. There was a couple of times where, like, Braga got, like, a hit and then dropped a combo or, like, did something on block into drive rush and then, like, got a hit, like, and then got, like, a throw.
This is where we're at, right? 1-1.
Mm-hmm.
Or because we watching. Yeah.
We watch it at full speed. So now let's watch it at 50% and talk about things in a little bit more detail. Yep. So that's fine. Sometimes you get hit.
Ooh.
So punish counter, dry rush, stand medium kick. So that's not. I don't think that's a combo.
Okay.
I don't think. I don't know this because I'm not a Kimberly mid, but I don't think you ever want to do stand medium kick, dry rush into stand medium kick. I don't think that's like the
route that goes.
Yeah, I don't think that's the way it goes. So I think once he got that state, I think he was trying to do crouch medium kick here. So then he drops the combo. Milk drops the punish, and then Broad Guy drops the punish. You can see their faces.
Yeah, look at that.
They're both laughing. And it's funny because we're watching it in slow motion, but this is happening so quick.
Yeah. With nerves, and you've been thinking about every other scenario that you've won and lost to, so...
Yep,
no
jumping
anti-air.
Gets drive impacted. That's unfortunate. So this is a decent combo into the slide. Double dash. So I think he tries to bait the throw.
I was gonna say.
I think you just got to go for the throw.
Yeah, he's reeling into the strike throw setup with throw, right?
Well, he should be he should be running his offense and choosing throw more often until he's scared his opponent into teching, and then you can start going for shimmies or walk up jab or neutral jumps. Overhead. So because of the dry rush, it's plus enough to combo.
Setup.
I assume it's a setup. Yep. Counter hit throw. And then he drops this.
Oh, yeah, okay. And that's how he gets put in the corner. His face, too.
Yep.
That's why it's great having the camera on.
Yep. Does level 1. So this doesn't side switch.
So, but it gave him a lot of breathing room, and then he went for that slide. He had plenty of drive meter. Should he have just drive rushed in there?
I think so, and I also don't know Kimberly enough to know like
the frames for that.
Like how plus are you after that level 1, and what happens if you slide there? Like, is that good for Kimberly, or is that something that he just did?
Let me see here. Level 1.
Wait, what's the stock then?
That must have to do with. I'm on Kimberly still, right? Yeah, that must have to do with her
spray cans.
Yeah, right. Let me see.
I have no idea how that works. What does the one stock say? Is there like a different input or something you do?
Hold on. What did the last one say? I think there was only like 3 things for the last one. Armoury break to please.
What's the input for that?
Quarter circle, forward, kick. 0.
Yeah, so that's for the 0 stock. And then what about the 1 stock? I'm wondering if it has a different input or something. No, it's the same input.
So it just says gains plus 200 bonus damage and higher.
Knockdown advantage.
And they had it, right? No.
Well, is this before or after this is after he does it.
Well, but he doesn't have the can right now. Was it after that throw setup? Let me just see. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the super. So he had a can.
Oh, because she's... Oh, okay.
So he's plus 38.
Okay.
So what I also don't know is with the can explosion, can you actually do like a drive rush extension? Probably not. Didn't look like it. But either way, if you go back to the frame data, that would mean that this knockdown is plus 38.
Yeah, plus 38.
And then what's the slide on whiff? Is that just a crouching heavy kick? Yeah. I don't know anything.
A slide right here. I was going to say it. Neither do I. Slide is...
What's total?
36.
36. So it leaves him plus 2, but it didn't leave him that close.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably good if your opponent is cornered to do the slide because they're not going to move backwards, so you're plus 2 probably in their face. But I think here, if you watch, he slides, he's plus 2, but he's not that close.
And then they back rows also.
Right. So I think in the corner,
that's more effective.
Yeah.
I had no idea that super ate up one of her cans there. I just thought that was all part of the animation there. I had no idea. Walked into a jab.
Drops the combo.
Ooh.
But then gets the hit. Does he punish this? Yes, he does. Okay. Not a drive rush, though. I think he drive rushed and did a combo into level 2. He probably would have killed.
But instead, he burns himself out on OD legs.
Really quick, what's OD legs on block? I think it's like -2 or 3, but I don't know. OD legs -3. Yep.
Okay.
So it's not punishable. Then that would also mean if your opponent is burnt out, OD legs on block is plus.
Mm-hmm.
That's messed up. Yeah, I was fighting a Chun-Li earlier today, and I blocked a OD legs, and then they did an OD DP in my face. I was like, it's like Street Fighter 5 all over again.
Yep.
Yep, so button and drive. He gets the hit, and then he goes for a throw. That's what I was talking about. It's like, if he had confirmed that hit, which is easier said than done.
Look at his face when he gets it, though. Even he's like better than nothing. It. Not what I wanted, but I got something.
Yep. And then instead of parrying the fireball, he jumps, gets anti-aired. Good jab, walk-up throw.
Like, you have to be so much more careful of that with her anti-air now because it's just a down-down. She didn't have to charge it. So... Okay.
Good conversion. Does he do a setup? Oh, I think it's the one he doesn't.
It's like he dropped it, right?
Wait,
did he just gain a can? That's what it was.
I think he charged a can.
Yeah, because he's got nothing there since he did the super. That was him giving himself a can.
Now, is that supposed to be a safe jump?
That's what I was just wondering also.
If we back up really quick, I want to see what he does before that.
It's an OD...
OD run into dive kick. Wall splat.
So you want me to look that up on the frame?
If it says it, yeah.
We still on Kimberly? No. OD run?
Run, step, dive kick? If you at the bottom.
Okay.
But I think it's the OD one.
OD run.
Wait. OD run step,
dive kick. Okay.
And he got the splat. Well, so it's 38 total. It's plus 43, but he got the wall splat, so he's plus 86. Then how many frames is charging the can? Spray can 1 stock.
Oh, okay, right here. Yeah.
88 frames? No, 44 total. Wait, why does it have knockdown? Oh, this is the one she places. That's not that.
Oh, okay.
Refill spray cans, 42 and...
Okay.
So 44 total. And what was the other thing? Plus 80...
88?
Let's go back. I don't remember what it was. It was 80
OD,
something.
Run, step, dive, kick.
Wall splat. 86. So 44. So he's plus 20, 42?
Yeah. So that's the safe jump, right? That's
that is the safe jump. But he messes this up.
Maybe he got reversal. So did he press on the way down, you think? Or
so I think he pressed on the way down, but he wasn't holding down back. So the Kimberly needs to be holding down back while she's in the air doing her normal. So that if they get the hit or the block, they're good. And if the opponent does, jab or ODDP, that actually it would only be for the ODDP that you still block it.
Which, Bry Guy, if you watch our last episode on the frame data, now you've learned that also. What the fuck is this? Razor?
Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
What's Razor asking me for? Okay.
Yeah, so he does the safe jump, but he actually... So Milk doesn't know it's a safe jump. I didn't know either. And he doesn't block. So That would have been such a good save.
So it's not even that he hit because he got reversal. It was just that
he didn't block.
He just didn't block.
Yeah, because when you come in with a jump in normal, you'll make contact unless they ODDP. And if they ODDP, that's where you have to be holding down back so you still block it.
Okay.
So Braga actually did his homework and went for a really nice safe jump. Gets the punish counter back throw. Does he drive rush in? I imagine he should have. Jumps the fireball. Jab, jab, jab.
Spends it there. Mm-hmm.
Yep, gets interrupted. That's fake. Walk up throw.
This is tense, even this slow.
I know, right? It's more tense.
Yeah.
Yep, button into drive rush on block.
Okay,
gets the
gets
hit.
It.
Doesn't finish the combo.
Drops it
Takes
again.
the throw. Good on Milk for taking that throw, though. Yep, button throw. Drive rush. Jab, jab. So I think there, when he did drive rush jab into another jab, I think he was 2+.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know what's jab on block. Stand jab -2. Oh yeah, so drive rush jab is +2. So jab is a frame trap, but I think in that situation Milk was just holding it on back. He just kept blocking. I think when you do the drive rush jab, you could have gotten away with like a walk up throw, like a walk up medium punch. No anti-air.
Yep.
She gets back thrown. That could have been so bad. Especially because Braga's about to get burnt out, so he spends it.
And there's the slide, and then there's the reaction. Look at his face. That was like an apologetic, like, good games. Like, cool. So that's how all that played out.
It's so funny. It looks so fast when we go back to
I know. Is there any other notes about that set?
So like the whole set, like the whole theme was who did their drive rush more effectively. And I think that even though Braga won, I think he drive rushed normals on block a little too often. And Milk, I think, got too many hits and didn't confirm into drive rush.
Yeah, I think that was kind of a going theme for all that. Getting the hit, not committing to it, and then going for throw and getting less damage and things like that.
Yeah, and it's hard to confirm hits into drive rush, but it is possible, especially if you do like 2 hits. Like if you do like crouch jab, that's definitely confirmable.
Yeah,
it's not easy to confirm, but it's doable.
And you need the spacing to do that. You got to be point blank in order to get that.
Right. Or even a situation like if you do like a drive rush into like a medium button and it hits, it's like you should have time to do like another normal into a special move or another normal into your drive rush. But the important thing is to watch your replays, and we're hoping that you can kind of see some of the things that we're seeing. One thing that Braga did that was really good was he did multiple times jump in button, got blocked, and then he did a walk up throw. That's a good scary option because it forces your opponent to choose the right option on defense, and they can't just autopilot with holding down back, which in Street Fighter and basically every Street Fighter, holding down back is a very powerful defensive option.
Yeah.
So you want to kind of break your opponent of that luxury of just being able to chill and hold down back.
Cool. Yeah, I think I know that at a certain level there's that hump that you have to get over with getting comfortable watching your replays. Your wins and your losses, I think that's so important. Obviously, you're going to learn more from your losses, but you can pad that feeling by watching some of your wins and make yourself feel better. But yeah, and even after I had some coaching sessions last year, the things that they found to break down were so much more informative, and I feel like it gave me that eye. So now when I watch those replays, I have a better eye of what I'm looking for, what I need to, and I'll be watching that while I have training mode already up. So when I have that question, I don't have to try and take a note or think about it. I will pause this. I have the game already loaded up. I'm trying to work out those situations, and that's a really, really big help. you know.
Yeah, it's a very efficient use of your time. It's definitely homework that you should be doing if you're, playing online, or if you're going to a weekly local and you're trying to do better. Grinding ranked isn't all there is.
Yeah, and there's so much outside factors that go into playing ranked, where the benefit of us having this video to watch after the fact is, the players didn't have to wait long to be able to view that.
Yep.
They have plenty of time before the next weekly tournament shows up, and we play each other a lot because we're always here every week, so there really should get to grow that comfortability of knowing what your opponent likes to do on certain situations, and making them pay for that because you've seen it through these replays.
Right. I'm also really glad that we have so many players, so many strong players, and players that play lots of different characters. Like, not just like this one player can play 5 characters, but I mean, you could probably look at like 6 or 7 players at Button Club and probably see like 5 or 6 different main characters amongst all of them.
That's true. They're like, I think the most repeat character we see is Jury.
I think so.
Right? And everything else, everyone has their own. I'm surprised that I'm the only Ken at the weekly, outside of Bruce Kane that showed up that one time.
Yep.
When it comes to watching your own replays, what do you set up to do all that? Like, is that something that you'll take note of in the middle of a set? Because I know you play like a lot of casuals. Or is it like, you know what, I don't feel like playing tonight, but I really should do my homework, and I'm going to sit down and watch these replays? How do you usually go about that?
So for me personally, I typically will watch my Button Club replays on my lunch break at work. And so I don't have like a computer with me. I don't have like my setup or anything. And I don't even necessarily take notes. There's times I will like pause and like type a note into my phone.
Yeah.
But it's pretty rare. A lot of times when I watch my matches, I tend to watch my losses more than my wins, because
of course,
my lunch break's like 30 minutes, so I'm just trying to get it done quick. But I often find in my losses, the reason why I lost is like a very obvious, blatant thing where I'm like, man, in hindsight, if I had done this every time, or if I anti-aired, it's usually like a repeat mistake.
Okay.
Or it would be something like, I lost a game, and in that game, I got drive impacted 3 times and didn't react to a single one.
Single thing, yeah. So I'll ask you this, and not to put you on the spot, did you watch this past week's then?
I did.
And you watched your... Which matches did you watch?
I watched my match against Clint. In the first one we fought was in semis, I think, and then we fought in losers finals at the end.
Oh, so he sent you to losers. So he was the only person you lost to all night then?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And do you care to share what you might have learned from that, or?
So I was playing very nervous. I found, what I found with myself is when I'm playing nervous, I tend to do random neutral jumps in neutral, and I was doing that a lot against Clint, and it wasn't really giving me anything.
Yeah. 'Cause you're trying to bait something, or?
Well, I'm hoping to catch like a drive rush or like a Blanca ball, or like maybe like a random slide.
Yeah.
But that's really not the reason I'm doing it. I'm mostly doing it because I'm nervous and I don't want to sit there and wait and block. I'm nervous that like a random block of ball is going to come hit me in the face. So I was doing that a lot. One thing that Clint does that is very effective is he mixes up like walk up throw and walk up crouch medium kick. And when he does the crouch medium kick, I'm pretty sure he does it into drive rush regardless if it's on hit or on block. So what I need to do better is identify when he's doing like, obviously once he does the walk up, I can't react to the crouch medium kick or the throw.
Of course.
I need to hold down back, take the throw, and if he does the crouch medium kick on block into drive rush, I have to react to that and drive reversal that.
I was going to say drive reversal.
Because when he's doing that, he's spending 3 bars to do it, and I'm only spending 2 bars to get him off of it.
Yeah.
And the other thing I realized more recently was, like, with Luke, and I'm sure other characters are similar, if I do, like, crouch medium kick, drive rush, jab, it's a true block string. So you can't mash EXDP through it. And so I think the drive reversal is, like, a much better answer. Much more consistent. If he was doing, like, crouch medium kick, drive rush into, like, a medium button, or crouch medium kick, drive rush into throw, then the ODDP wins.
Yeah.
But I think if he were to do crouch medium kick, drive rush, jab into throw, I would have to like mash ODDP through all of it, which is a really scary thing to do.
Of course, yeah. have that control. You're not blocking and stuff.
Yeah, the other thing I saw of the matches against Clint is he was just playing really, really good. Like, there was so many times he was, like, doing certain combos or, like, spending his drive meter in a certain way or spending his supers. And, like, almost every time I was like, man, he did that in a really good spot.
He's a smart player, and what'll blow your mind even more is playing him across several games.
Oh, yeah.
And how good he is, because, he also played the retro game that night.
Yep.
And he top 3'd every game that he played that night.
Yeah, he top 3'd Street Fighter, Tekken, and what was the side game?
It was Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yep.
Because that was the last week of it, And had he entered into Guilty Gear, he probably would have top 3'd that too. So he's a very, very smart player, and it's just how it goes when you're fighting against Clint. One of the quick story, and then we'll cut this.
Sure.
When Street Fighter 6 started, I know he's a legacy player and really, really good, but I also know that we're all still starting Street Fighter 6 on the same foot, right? And I was working really, really hard with Guile, and we had an online set one night, and I was triggered, and I couldn't even hold it, basically, like, he was like, all right, GG's, I'm gonna get out of here, and I'm like, I need to know what I'm doing wrong, and he's like, are you good? I don't know, I must have been how I typed it or something. He's like, you good? I was like, no, like, I'm salty, I'm pissed right now, because, I feel like I should be doing better, and I don't have any of the answers. And he was kind of like, let's talk about this when you're calm then.
That's fair, yep.
Because he's a smart guy. I was a rage monster, and I'm like, this isn't gonna work for me. Like, I want answers right now, But he's just that smart of a player, and even on your best day, he can make you feel pretty dumb. So,
yeah, my advice for you in hindsight, all that way back, is don't play Guile against Blanca.
Yeah,
it's a bad matchup.
Yeah. Yeah, we've learned that lesson.
We play Ken now.
We play Ken now, and we're only looking to go up from here. So. All right, everyone, that's going to do it for this episode of Safe Sets Podcast. We hope that you've enjoyed this content and have found it informative and give you guys a better scope into what you should be doing in your spare time when you're watching your replays, so that you can learn and build up your skills and progress as a fighting game player. If you haven't enjoyed, all of our other content yet, please do. We have plenty of product reviews on the channel that we've been doing. We just did the Kwamba gravity button, so if you haven't seen that and you're looking to upgrade your button game, go check that out. Please check out our weekly tournaments. Go back and watch some of our older Safe Set Podcast episodes, because each one is a banger.
Yes.
Subscribe for more content. Like the video. Help us out. Leave a comment down below if there's a video or a replay that you want us to watch, or what you thought of this analysis. Share the video with your friends. Hit the bell icon so you get notified every time that we post, which is quite regularly here on the channel. And if that's all there is, we'll catch you guys on the next episode.
Stay safe.
Peace.